Best peas and potatoes curry. Peas and potatoes curry is very delicious. It is spicy, it is sour. First thing you're gonna do is get your meat. I do top sirloin, or you can do chuck roast. Cut it really small so it cooks a lot faster, and we're gonna boil it for like 10 minutes, let all this foam kind of rise, and then dump it out, and then I will show you guys the next step. If you don't feel like doing the whole dumping out the foam and cleaning your meat, you can just skip to the next step. This is the foam that I'm talking about that I'm going to completely strain out, dump it, strain out the meat, dumping it back in, and we're going to actually saute this with some chopped yellow or white onions, and do that for about 10 minutes with just black pepper and salt. Whenever my recipe calls for onions, I always saute the meat after I boil it to clean it out for a minute, just so it gets like a little good crisp on it and they're not going to be so like chunky. And then you just saute this for like 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to add a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of salt. You can also add curry powder if you want, but I don't want it to be too spicy. I like to just add mine towards the end because my kids won't eat it if it's too spicy. Once your meat gets a little crust on it and your onions are cooked down, you're going to add water about halfway to the pot and then boil that for about an hour to hour and a half. Once it starts boiling, if the water starts to dilute, you can add some more water as it goes. It's been boiling for about an hour and a half. Now I'm going to add 1.5 cans of tomato paste. I just do the Kirkland one. I know a lot of people say they like to saute their tomato paste with their meat. You can do that too. I just like to boil mine with it when it's all done. I'm going to do 1 huge spoon of Better Than Bouillon. I only have the chicken flavor, but you can do beef if you have beef. And then you can even add a little bit of salt. I like mine a little more flavorful, so I'm still going to add a little salt. Some salt. And then a hefty amount of pepper. 1 big spoon of curry powder. I don't make mine too spicy because my kids are going to eat it. Otherwise, I'd be adding a habanero at this stage too. So you can do that if you want it extra spicy. Lemon doozy, also known as citric acid, or you could do fresh lemon. I add a lot. Don't come for me. I like it sour. While the tomato paste boils and kind of melts down, we're going to peel and cut our potatoes into little cubes. To cut my potatoes in half and then half again, and then we cube them into just like bite-sized cubes. Just like this. You can go as big or as small as you guys want. Slowly add in all your potatoes, and then add in a whole bag of peas and let it cook for about 20 minutes, and then taste it. See if you need to add any more seasoning. Season up however you guys would like, and then put it on low for about like 20 or so minutes and let it thicken up. While I wait for these veggies to cook, I'm going to start to cook my rice. It is all done. Enjoy it with some rice.